Hello, I'm here. Oh, I hit play on the launcher and it gave me the All Worlds maintenance message because Dawn Trail is going to be coming. All right. Well, let me go on ahead and finish posting to social media, and then we can potentially get started. I'll leave it on the character select screen while I do this. Alright. There we go. Wait for it to confirm. There we go. Alright. I can close Blue Sky. This is also going to be my last stream before before Dawn Trail launches, because I'm going to be taking a week off of streaming after I'm done today. There we go. All right. There we go. Spent a little time earlier today leveling up both my Dancer and my Warrior. Warrior's at level 79, Dancer's at level 77 and a half. For the rest of them, I'm probably just gonna work on leveling up the things during the time that the Final Fantasy XIV streams are on hiatus. Alright, now I start recording. Okay. Alright. How about we go on ahead and finish things off for 5.0. Oh, that's neat. Hold on a sec, let me move the camera. Oop, wrong thing. There we go. It's giving me the message. Oops. There we are. Everything is moved back. The power of Control Z! Alright, so yeah. Where is everything right now? Warrior 79. Oh, I thought it was 77 and a half. It's just plain 77. Sage and Ninja are both still at level 80. Red Mage is at level 76 and a half, so I may just bump that up to level 77 before the maintenance. Then I'll try to get Warrior to 80 before maintenance. Alright. So we were supposed to check in with the administrative clerk and then go from there. A visitor's route. Yes, I can assist you. Full name, please. Throat Karot. Please wait near the counter while I confirm your details. Okay. I've got my emotional support chocobo. Because I'm depressed about becoming a being of pure light. Because I'm a light bulb that's about to burst. Throat Karot. Your application is ready for collection. Wood. As your residency was approved by Emet-Selch himself, further forms of identification will not be required. Here are your application documents. Submit them at the Bureau at the Secretariat, and the clerk will issue you a visitor's writ for the capital. Thank you. Come again. Alright, so where am I going next? Oh, all the way over there. Alright, I guess while I'm heading over there, I'll swap over to Warriors so I can dump some of the exploration experience in. Oh, let me check something else. Joining area. Oh, I can also get this little area right here for a little more experience. Cool. Alright, so I just have to go this way then. The Impassable Peak. Alright, because I did, I got into a, leveling roulette in Bardham's Wall. What does this look like? Oh! Cool. Doesn't really fit the aesthetic I want to go for my, for this character as a warrior. Oh wow, there's only 2 explorable, spots left. Okay. Well, if I come across any creatures and they wanna try to play with me, I may go on ahead and play back. Dang cubuses. Oh, none of them want to play around. That's good to hear. It's good to know. Oh well. I was hoping I could kick one of their asses. I like that I can hear the ambience of bubbles in water. Oh, and in between streams, I did go on ahead and get my my ninja some gear so I wouldn't be bottlenecked by an item level requirement from the last 2 things. Since I haven't really finished the role quest. I kind of did that with accessories for my sage. Just a couple of them. Just so I could have enough item level for it as well. Alright. Next, please. Here's my applications. Is it in the capital, are we? Please take a seat. Your name will be called once the application has been processed. Oh, okay. I kind of like that. Oh god, not again. May I? You, I think, are from a time beyond ours. Have you followed in the wake of Emet-Selch? Nay, there is no cause for alarm. I am simply a shade, here and not here. I know only that my name is Cyclodeus, and that this city is a recreation, a phantom moment plucked from the well of history. Huh. Apparently some of them are self-aware. The others seem unaware of their pale existence, but I wonder if Emet-Selch's mind was distracted when it came to my reconstitution. A stray thought would have been enough. Cyclodeus will realize the truth, for example. We were close friends once, you see? Yet, in spite of my perception, I play the same role as all the rest. A bit part, meant to bring color and noise to this well-crafted stage. Too much scrutiny and we shall burst like the fragile bubbles we are. Thus, I tell you again, my presence is not to concern you. I wish only to share your company whilst we wait. If you've come this far, then you know of the catastrophe which awaits us on our morrow. The final days. What began as an isolated incident soon swelled into a world-spanning threat. The Convocation of 14, well, it was 13 at the time, endeavored to create a will for our star. They would repair the fundamental laws of our order and halt the spread of destructions. But creation on such a scale required an immense source of power. Of those of us who still lived, nearly half offered up their lives in the name of salvation. And from their sacrifice, Zodiarch was born. Just as we had hoped, he reached forth and halted the march of oblivion. Yet, oh, how the star had suffered, so many species lost. The land was blighted, and the waters poisoned, and even the wind had ceased to blow. Once more did our people give of themselves to Zodiarch. Another half of our race sacrificed to cleanse the world, to ensure that trees and grasses and myriad tiny lives would sprout and grow and flourish. Oh. The cycle of life had begun anew, and we reconsidered the means by which we might protect it. The Convocation decided thus: we would nurture our world until it was bursting with vitality. Then, when the time was right, we would offer some portion of its living energy to Zodiarch. In return, he would restore to us those brethren whose souls had fed his strength, and together we would resume our role as stewards. There were, however, those who disagreed with this plan. They argued that enough had been sacrificed to Zodiarch, that this new world should belong to the lives newly born. These dissidents surrendered their life energies in creation of Heidelin, an incarnation of their opposing belief, and for the first time in history, our people stood divided. Know you, then, how this conflict ended? The world was sundered. I thought you might. Emet-Selch has ever been a champion for the will of Zodiarch. The original plan may have been set back by millennia, but he will have not abandoned his course. He will pay the price for our return by whatever means is necessary. And though he may carry himself with a certain glib ease, Emet-Selch is not a man to bear his burdens lightly. In fact, I imagine they have only grown heavier with each passing century. 'Tis truly a terrible weight he has chosen to carry. Rotgarot! It seems your turn has come. Pray, do not let me keep you. There was one last thing. You walk with another at your side, yes? Wait. You can see him too? Nay, I see no definite form. Just the faintest suggestion of a second soul. I doubt it visible to anyone but me. Otherwise, I assume only you can see and hear this ethereal companion? Your connection is hardly a coincidence. In our time, the two of you were one. The color of your souls tells the tale. A hue that distinctive cannot be mistaken, no matter how thin the soul is spread. This is just the kind of fate I might expect for one such as he. Surely Emet-Selch has recognized the hint of him in you? Rotgarot! Fare you well, my new old friend. May you find what it is you seek. It was nice meeting you, Hythlodaeus. Wonder if we're ever gonna see him again. Your visit is writ, as requested. When you wish to gain admittance to the capital, simply present the document to the attendant within. Alright, we got our ticket in. Let's go. But yeah, if you could believe it, they're gonna be more important to the story in the next expansion. Fare you well, my new old friend. Oh, I can get over there this way. Cool. Actually, yeah, it would be faster if I teleported. Oh, looks like there's some buildings that I can't really get to on foot that I could probably just fly on top of. Yeah, as soon as I turn in this quest, I'm probably gonna fly around and gather up some more experience. Finally, you were gone for so long I was on the verge of mounting a rescue party. How fared you in your bureaucratic ventures? Well, I had a lot of waiting, but I got it. Ah, I see my instincts were correct. And a good thing too, Oriange and I weighed our chances of breaking into the capital, and an official entrance is by far the more attractive option. The capital boasteth not a single armed sentry, it would seem that in their time they did not deem it needful to post guards. The windows and doors, however, appear heavily warded, though mightily did we strive with strength mundane and magical, we failed to budge them even a fraction of one ilm. Mayhap 'twas simply the case that Emet-Selch Emet-Selch's recreation did not extend to their usual function. We didn't try everything, of course, but we thought it best to conserve our time and energy for more pressing matters. Speaking of which, Reen and I tried asking about a cure for you. Problem is, the ancients didn't exist beyond Amarat's today. They will happily tell their own tales, but whenever we attempted to explain our situation, the conversation quickly became muddled. Probably as expected. What of you, Throat? Was aught worthy of interest said during your efforts to obtain a writ?
Oh yeah, I met a guy named Herthadius, and he seems to be self-aware of everything.
A great sacrifice of life in exchange for their brethren's resurrection. And you say all the Ascian scheming has been leading to this. All this time, but if they still mean to enact this plan, things will end with the rejoining. I thought we knew their intentions in full, restore the world to its former glory, and in turn empower Zodiark to reclaim his throne as the will of the star. Yet that was merely a step along the way. I hesitate to put it into words, but we have to assume that following the final rejoining, the Ascians mean to draw on the lives of the Source to make their sacrifice to Zodiark. That does seem like the most likely scenario. Mayhap those who ally with the Ascians would be spared that fate. But what value is there in surviving when all our history, all our struggles would be erased? I cannot conscience such an act. Of course not. Let's not say naught of what Emet-Selch plans for the Exarch's power. Do we stand by and let him threaten our future as well as our past? We need to find him, Throat, and when we do, make your mark. Change the course of history in a way that's felt by those who came before and those who came after. By everyone you've ever met. Change things that even my own other self, dying somewhere in that future calamity, will smile and say, I knew you would win. Is fighting Emet-Selch the only way? He created an entire city. It will take everything we have to defeat him, even if we even can. And if you push that hard in your current state, the light will break free. The decision to press on lies with you, just as it lies with each and every one of us. I mean, what choice do we have? Let's grab some more materia for selling. Selling more materia for profit. There we go. Alright. Well, what's the next quest called? Final quest! Alright, before that, let's go on ahead and, fly around and gather up some experience. God, look at all this. This really does look beautiful. There's a little area down there that I can access, it seems. Oh, another one. Oh, that's a nice little detail. When I'm out of the spot that changes music, it fades a little bit. Now it's becoming clearer. I'm flying underwater. Which is kind of weird when you think about it. Is this gonna be one giant chunk? Yep, it is. Okay, cool. Alright. Gotta head back to Calusia to discover this little area, and then I'm gonna finish up the MSQ. And time permitting, I will go on ahead and probably take care of the physical DPS role quest. Oh, here's the exit to Calusia. This should be the last little bit of area that I can grab in Shadowbringers. There we are. Got a nice swath of experience for it as well. Okay. How about we go on ahead and finish it up? Do you remember that talk we had atop the tower in Mortsuk? I'm still of the same mind now as I was then. I don't abandon you, you don't abandon me, and together we make a difference in this fight. There's always hope if we look for it. I saw it again and again as you tore the veils of light from the sky. If we keep taking that next step forward, there's a chance we'll find a way to save you. So no matter how long it takes or how much it hurts, you can count on me to keep you walking. To keep on walking. All three spoke of the disaster we would bring upon our own heads, the ceaseless conflict. Imagine how he would sneer to see what's become of the first, not to mention your perilous predicament. Oops. And yet, who can deny the fire your deeds have ignited in the people's hearts? You achieved what my logic and ideals never could, uniting disparate peoples under the banner of hope and common purpose. Without you, that giant talus would never have raised its head. I have borne witness to many such miracles at your side, and would do so again. But this is but another obstacle in the road. So come, let us travel it. Drag me through wonder and danger, as you are wont to do, and I shall endeavor not to slow you down. Still planning on doing any more scheming? As well thou knowest, we are to usher Emet-Selch unto his rest. If we are to usher Emet-Selch unto his rest, we must needs bind his Ascian soul, and then shatter it with overwhelming force. The former task requireth awesight. As such I have prepared, upon the Exarch's asking no less, though 'twas never mine intent to provide said boon. The future whence our noble friend doth hail is a world fallen to Ascian artifice, and he would not see such grim history repeated. In a sense, Emet-Selch's destruction will be the culmination of the Exarch's efforts, a reward for all he hath endured these many years. As even as thou stridest into the jaws of peril, forget not that this his fondest wish, and that of many others besides, is to see thee survive unto the morrow. 'Tis in pursuit of that happiest of outcomes that I do pledge to remain at thy side. You're welcome. Our time at the First has been a never-ending succession of trials, as arduous as our path in the Source ever was. Yet through all our journeys together, through that deep and foreboding wood, you have helped me stay true to my convictions. Thus would I return the favor. Do as your heart decrees, without hesitation or regret, and that is all I will say on the matter. See, you could have put it in that many words, Oriange. Shakespearean twit. Well, this has put everyone in a solemn mood, hasn't it? Honestly, we're not even sure this will be the end of it. But I suppose we should speak our minds when we have the opportunity. You taught me that much in Almorang. So forgive me this moment of sentiment, Throat. By dragging me into this sorry mess, you've given me a chance to think and act as I should have, for Reen's sake. Words cannot express how much this has changed my life or how grateful I am for your support. So I shall express my gratitude through action instead. No matter where you decide to go, I will be there guarding your back. Oh wait, this isn't voice acted. When Minfilia trusted me with her power, she warned me that no matter how strong you become, you can still fall victim to despair. You can still feel powerless. And she was right. After you collapsed on Mount Golg, my hands wouldn't stop shaking. If I made a mistake, if I failed to bind the light within you, I was terrified you would die. Even now, you could be moments from turning and I wouldn't know how to save you. You, Thancred, the others, you've all been there when I needed help. Minfilia surrendered her life to me, her legacy. I should be ready to do the same for you, and I want to. I do, but I'm not good enough. She told me to follow your example, and I've tried. I've really tried. Then you shouldn't hang your head. I shouldn't? Fate could be cruel, but a smile better suits a hero. I'm not sure Actually, never mind. I think I'll understand better if I try for myself. No, nothing will come of brooding here in self-pity. I've made my decision, Throat. I'm going with you. They really had to include that one, didn't they? Ooh, I can go underneath everything. Ah. Wait, where is everyone? Thought they'd be around here. Oh, okay. Alright, we're at the capital. Welcome to the capital. All visitors must present an official writ of permission before attendance will be granted. Here you go. Your documents appear to be in order. You may proceed into the capital, but any guests you may choose to bring with you must remain in your vicinity at all times. Now I get to be the parent.
This really is unacceptable. I gave you very specific instructions.
Emet-Selch.
My invitation was for an abomination, ripe with the power to bring about the world's annihilation. Not this half-broken thing. Whatever am I to do with you?
What you're gonna do is lay down and
I
die.
see you insist on keeping the same familiar company. Are you so lost without them?
It is not he who is lost without the familiar. Not content with remaking an entire city, you aim to fill it with the reconstituted souls of the dead.
I may have gotten a little carried away in my attention to detail, added a few unnecessary flourishes. Well, there's no point trying to hide it. Yes. Once the rejoining of worlds is complete, Zodiac will regain his full strength and shatter his prison. Then we shall offer up the Source's remaining inhabitants in sacrifice, that we might resurrect our brethren who died to bring Zodiac into existence. But what was it that you came here to do exactly?
I'm gonna put you to the sword. Or, nah, knives. Came here to stop you, bitch.
Did you now? One last do-or-die attempt to foil my plans before your mind dissolves into madness? How very, very heroic of you. In every single age, there is always someone who wants to stand up to the evil Asians. Always the same arrogance, the same insistence that the world belongs to them, as if theirs were the only rightful claim, theirs the only existence worthy of preservation. Even now, after everything, you refuse to see reason. You think it unfair that you are subject to suffering? That your lives will be sacrificed for the ancients? Look at me! I have lived 1,000 of your lives. I have broken bread with you. Fought with you, grown ill, grown old, sired children, and yes, welcomed death's sweet embrace. For eons have I measured your worth and found you wanting. Too weak and feeble-minded to serve as stewards of any star. Have your recent spats with Vorthri and his Sin Eaters taught you nothing? Have you not learned that your ignorance and frailty beget only endless misery? How long do you mean to perpetuate this farce? How much more must I endure your bumbling interference? Let us imagine that the laws of reality are again undone and the world faces true annihilation. Do you honestly believe that half your number would sacrifice themselves to save the other? Of course they wouldn't! And if you had witnessed history unfold as I have, you would reach the same conclusion. You cannot be entrusted with our legacy. I will bring back our brethren, our friends, our loved ones. The world belongs to us and us alone.
Emet-Selch! We understand, truly, but it makes no difference. The ones you love are in the past, while ours are here in the present. One day, we too will be ashes and dust, but not today. Our time is not yet finished. We share your conviction, and that is why we will not abandon our course.
You think us the same? You think your tattered soul of equal worth to those I lost? Then come. Earn your place. Prove yourselves worthy to inherit this star.
Oh. That's fire.
Behold the coming oblivion. 'Twas the end of our era and the beginning of our great work. A fitting backdrop for your final judgment. I shall wait within, but do not spend too much time on your preparations. There's no telling how much longer the guest of honor will last.
Amarat, now accessible. All right, then. There is a fire that we're going to be going through. And I'm actually going to go on ahead and do the dungeon as a healer. Alright, who do I want with me in the party? I'm not gonna have two casters. And I think the Levier twins work better when they're in the same group.
Here we go.
So I'm gonna do this. Average item level 410, yeah. So I guess it was a good idea that I got some new gear. Alright. Let's go.
Welcome to the final days of Amarant.
There we go. Termination. Oh, wow.
The fabric of
Ow.
our star began to fray, and the unchecked energies of creation begat malformed beasts.
Looks like I'm gonna have to be careful about random AoE attacks from everything besides the enemies. Leaving naught in their wake but blood and ash. Another reason I'm doing the dungeon as a healer is because healer doesn't have its level 80 ability until I finish off the job quest line. And I have not done a single bit of that except the initial one.
I'll show you.
Keeps throwing me off how close I actually have to be for Phlegma.
Away with you.
Ooh, that is a weird looking monkey. Oh god. Healing magic down! Well, seems like we have to take that thing out first. Thank you.
Just as prayer gives rise to pridals, our dread made manifest our deepest fears.
The first beast. Okay. I almost didn't run away far enough. I think, needless to say, that's only going to be happening twice in this fight. Because there's a building over here that's going to be falling. Ow. Whew. If they're gonna be that tough, then... Man. Oh, there goes some more buildings. not done this one in a while, so still giving myself a crash. So I'm having to give myself a crash course in how all the enemies work here. I'd forgotten those enemies that target the healer and reduce their healing capabilities existed.
The land buckled. The cities burned. The waters ran red with blood.
Away with you! I will not hold back!
Perfect. Was able to get charged before the enemy died. Wow, another aiming thing. What's the item level of all the items here? 430, okay. Hold on to these then. Oh. That looks weird.
Here we go!
Not a lot of health. So there's probably going to be something else for this one.
You underestimate me!
Oh god, another one. I'll take out the roiler. There we go.
Keep your guard up.
Wonder if any more enemies are gonna pop up. I had to open my mouth. Oh God. Get them off of me, please. Thancred. Alright. Hopefully this is the last one. Then we can go back to kicking that thing's ass. Yep, take it out before it bursts. That's not good. Ow!
This is far from the worst of it. Come, and I will show you.
Ring offending, cool. And yeah, this is also rewarding me with Tomestones of Poetics, but I've maxed mine out because I can't really. I don't have anything worth spending on them.
Then you will see the end of a world.
I don't have anything worth spending them on at the moment. So from all the roulettes I've been doing in between streams, I've gathered up a lot of them. Ooh, that thing is freaky. Take out the detonator.
Now I've got you.
god.
The star was fading. We saw we had to weave its laws anew.
I'm just looking around. Should be the last group of enemies. Oh god, that thing is freaky. It needs to stop looking at me. Oh lord. Okay.
You underestimate me.
Try 3 charges of that for the boss fight. There we go.
But between us and our goal loomed a final misbegotten fiend.
Chthonic Riddle, Therion. Chthonic Riddle. Ring offending. Cool. Well, this thing is a wall boss, based on how big it is. Well, that kills the person.
Not hold back.
Oh. We are gonna be losing. Ow! Gonna be losing ground fast.
Keep your guard up.
Away with you.
Ow, 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 ow. If either of you is going to use a limit break, might want to do it now. Thank you. Oh, good. Whew! We were running out of space.
Rawr! I'm dead. Rawr!
Jeez, look at that. Okay, it's not gonna collapse. Mortal Instincts Orchestrion roll. Okay, cool. I got it. Also got a thing of casting. Alright. Well, time for a cutscene.
Hi, we made it.
Well, well, you prevailed. Nevertheless...
Oh!
Your performance was underwhelming, and I remain unconvinced of your worthiness. Oh, you tower over your misbegotten ilk, no doubt. But should I bring my full strength to bear, well, you would be as leaves in the wind.
I mean, if the DPS had actually used more AoE abilities.
The gulf between us is a reflection of the disparity between the world as it was and what it has become.
Our worlds may not live up to your lofty standards, but they are our worlds, our homes, full of life and love and hope. And we won't stand by and let you destroy them!
Alizé!
You are a mistake. For we who have known perfection, the shattered source and these shards are ghastly mockeries of the true world. The ephemeral lives you exalt are pale imitations, utterly devoid of meaning.
Belittle us all you like, but we will rise again and again, and give the lie to your insults through word and deed. We define our worth, not the circumstances of our creation.
More prattle. Fool. Who are you? No one. Nothing.
You attacked kids. What the fuck,
Once I have
dude?
reclaimed my heritage, my first act will be to expunge your stain from history's weave. My world will have no need for heroes. Still fighting the good fight.
It is true that all we hold dear is fated to fade away, but that is no reason for us to forsake it.
To take what steps we may, and thus mark the road for those who would follow. To strive for the best of all futures. Be this not also thy purpose?
Do not presume to speak of my future. And you? Why waste your final moments in futile defiance? Weary wanderer, you've no fight left to fight, no life left to live.
You see, the light will not be denied.
Surrender to your fate, and let the transformation take you. Rise up in madness and fury. Devour the vermin infesting the land which is rightfully ours. Now, Reed! Now!
Ooh.
Fight it. You have to hold on.
Too much saturated fat.
If you had the strength to take another step, could you do it? Could you save our worlds?
What? All by myself?
Take it. We fight as one. This world is not yours to end. This is our future. Our story.
No, it can't be. Ah, that trick of the light. You are a broken husk, nothing more. How can you hope to stand against me alone?
Not alone.
We stand together!
How... I'm surprised you can stand at all.
I could not well leave matters half finished.
Didn't he just get shot?
Let expanse contract. Eon become instant. Champions from beyond the rift, heed my call!
Damn you! Damn you all!
I challenge you, Emet-Selch.
Very well. Let us proceed to your final judgment. The victor shall write the tale, and the vanquished become its villain. But come, let us cast aside titles and pretense, and reveal our true faces to one another. He who shall awaken our brethren from their dark slumber.
The dying gasp. The final trial! Oh. Alright. Going ahead and do this as a ninja. Oh, I just needed an item level 410. I probably would have been fine. Oh well. Oh no, the durability on my gear is low? Whatever shall I do? It's recommended. Oh yeah, I also finally got the next expansion. So I have the pre-order bonuses. Which also means I have Azema's earrings. Alright, I'm gonna pause the recording until this, until I get into the, queue. Until the queue pops. Alright, I'm also gonna be right back. Because I need to use the restroom. I'm sure it won't pop in the time that I'm, away. I have returned. Whew. Feels so much better. Alright. So yeah, I've got nothing to do but wait now. Oh, I dropped a few frames. Well, at least I've got a local recording. Probably dropped a few frames because I forgot to pause the live playback on the dashboard. I really hope I can get this done. I started super early because I wanted to get this done before it got too dark, but yeah. We'll see how long it takes. I'm not accruing any record time. I've got the recording paused until this pops. Perfect. Commence. Please. If you're somehow listening, thank you. All right, let's go. The dying gasp. Wow, Emet-Selch, you really let yourself go.
Show me your vaunted strength, and I shall expose the lie of your fragmented existence.
Yeah, I've got a fellow potato. Over here.
You are wood!
Oh, somebody already died?
Come on!
Oh, right. I'm not supposed to stand in these. It's not soaking up anything. Yep.
Scurry and scatter!
I don't know why I did that. Stay away from that.
flesh.
Oh, now the real fight begins. He's become an eldritch abomination!
Behold, a sorcerer of El, tremble before my glory.
Get over here. Alright, this fight's starting to come back to me. Come on.
This place will be your tomb. Proud despair.
Oh.
My dormant breath, dream now of a dark tomorrow. While gathered might must be turned into vain affections. In Zodiac's name, I must save you.
Light within our champions grows faint. Ah! There we go. Hey, I got it second. Okay, everyone got it. Whew! No one died.
Has the waters like one free? No. Damn you. Damn your wretched blessings.
Alright. Zap! Got it.
You have no power over me.
Oh, you're the only one left here, so, yay. I got 2 commendations. All right. I will let you guys enjoy.
Will not yield. Should I surrender this fight, what will become of it all? What will become of all dreams?
Enough, damn you!
Such infernal strength!
Now! Strike with all thy might!
Don't need to tell me twice.
Oh, Artbird, you're up.
Remember. Remember us. Remember that we once lived.
He was a jackass.
It's over. Emet-Selch is no more.
More importantly, how do you fare?
dost thou see?
His ether. It is as it used to be.
Well, that makes sense. I don't feel like I have heartburn anymore.
As a disciple of Zodiac, the Ascian was the darkness to your light. I can but assume that when you set your strength against his, the light within you was spent.
No, it's more than that. Under the strain of that incredible flood of ether, your soul had begun to break apart, yet now it seems somehow restored. I tried to help you before the battle, but Emet-Selch stopped me. So, how did you... exactly what did you... Can you tell us what happened?
Well, a little bit of help. I had help from a hero of this world.
I see.
Where to start? I believe I owe you all an apology. And you, most especially.
Tis good to see you awake, Grahatia.
Well, 'tis good to be awake.
I'll have time to slap him across the face later. Looks like he's been through a lot, though, so I'll let him heal up first.
So, those mad souls dove straight into the ocean over there, did they?
All I could see from here was the whale, Master Chai.
'Twas surely Alphino and those friends of his. They did something heroic, mark my words. You need only look up there for proof of that.
As you say, my love. They're sure to be back. Any moment now. Any moment.
Any second now. Anytime.
They are coming back, aren't they? I couldn't bear the thought of...
There, dear. Everything will be all right.
There, look! Over there, over the beach!
glad I can breathe underwater, otherwise I'd have drowned from taking in too much water.
Greetings! You alright?
Welcome back!
I'm part fish.
I didn't think we'd be swimming the whole way back. Heavens. Heavens. Take me.
Alphino! Oh, hells.
Where's Urianger?
Wait! Where's Urianger?
He must have fallen behind.
But shouldn't we look for him?
He'll wash up sooner or later.
For the love of... Alphino!
Welcome back, dear ones!
Good to see you too, Feel all.
And thus did salvation come to the first. The lamps of Amarot will fade along with Emet-Selch's enchantments, and the depths shall be as once they were. Mount Gulg will one day fall, and the Talos below yield to wind and rain. This tale, too, will fade with time, passing into legend as the world heals and moves on.
This guy did such a good job with Fall 3. Hey, there's Urianger.
Nevertheless,
I think I accidentally skipped through dialogue. They're waiting for you to speak, you know.
as ether obeys the cycle, as death and decay gives way to new life, so too do the memories we share inspire others to rise to greatness. For we who walk before may lead those who walk after. Your road goes ever on, as does your story, as does your legacy. Such is the hero's lot, to touch the lives of countless others.
Excuse me? You're the Warrior of Darkness, aren't you? Where are
Sure
you from,
am.
really? And how did you get to be so strong?
I like that emote. Ah, yes. Yeah, this expansion is super good. I really like it. And the first 3 post-expansion patches are just great as well. Especially 4.3. But we're not going to be getting into any of that on stream until September. I can go on ahead. Wait. Having this picture for the VOD. Okay. Since I do have a bit of time left, I may go on ahead and just knock out the physical DPS role questline. I don't know yet. Alright, let's skip this. And another... Oh. Not yet, it seems. Okay. We have control of our character again. Hey, you still got some water in your lungs? The ending to this tale hath been a joyous one indeed. Myriad were the lessons learned, yet there is one of particular import. It is imperative that I master magics to grant my feet purchase upon the water, or else allow me to part the sea at will. I must needs visit Bismarck in due course and scrub his teeth in thanks. Mayhap the airy arts of a fairy whale might be imparted to mortal men. We shall see. We shall see. Or you can learn to swim properly. Nerd. People from Moms Around joined the festivities, but most seem to have stumbled home by now. Even so, I dare say Norvrant will echo to the sound of clinking mugs for some while yet. I thought to indulge in a little revelry myself last night until Urianger began to list all the names of my drunken conquests. I ended up drinking water. Water! Oh, Throat, are you well? No ill after effects? In my eyes, you seem completely healed. It really is a miracle. Speaking of happy surprises, I was amazed to see the crowd that greeted our return. I hadn't realized just how many people we'd met along the way. Did you see their smiles? Right then and there, I vowed to do whatever I could to keep that joy from fading. I knew the Knights Blessed were amongst the revelers, but the Crystarium was so crowded I thought it safe to speak my true name. Poor Runar and his ilk were gripped with panic. As you may recall, 'tis customary not to reveal one's true name outside of family and ceremony. Yet when I hurried to explain that all presents were like family, I was greeted with an outpouring of tears. An emotional people, the Blessed. Oh. Wonder if Runar cried the hardest. It would seem I don't know my own limits. I had thought to push on till dawn, but my body had other plans. Still, I did enjoy carousing while it lasted. Even I need to forget my cares every now and then. What I don't need is to wake up Alphino smoking at my bedside. He said my face was a rare sight while I slept. Gods, I hope I wasn't drooling. It would seem that the city celebrated long into the night. Not that I would know, and embarrassing as it is to admit, I woke to find myself in the infirmary, having apparently collapsed from exhaustion. My aching pride was somewhat soothed by the sight of Alice asleep in the bed next to mine. She must have been just as weary. Long has it been since I have seen her face so peaceful in repose. 'Twas a rare tranquil morning, made unforgettable by the sight of those clear blue skies. Oh, good, you got fresh clothes. That is good.
By your deeds has the blinding light been banished from these skies, and the Sin Eaters driven to retreat. Although our many hurts will be years in the mending, I have faith that this world and her people will one day be whole once more. With no rejoining in prospect, the Source need no longer fear the coming of an 8th umbral calamity.
Yay! That's good to hear.
And with that triumph, the future from which you came will no longer come to pass. Yet here you still stand.
So I do. I wonder if that other age continues onward somehow, cut adrift from time's flow. Or have I simply etched myself a place upon this new block of history? Either way, this is an unexpected development. As the summoner of your souls, my death was meant to release you back to your world. Yet I am very much alive, and you are still stuck here in the First.
I guess that means we're gonna have to find some other ways to get these guys back.
I believe I speak for us all when I say that we are happy to postpone our return if it means your life is spared. We will seek out another way.
Besides, I never had any intention of rushing home. There are people here I still need to thank, and this means I might actually have time to do so.
Yet we dare not neglect our comrades in the Source. Mistress Tataru, to name but one, will be most anxious to know how things stand with us.
So, you'll just have to make the journey alone for the moment. Be sure and give a full report to our fellow Scions, would you? Oh, and we'd also appreciate any news you can bring us from back home.
Then I see no reason to delay. I can open the path from here.
I imagine we each have matters demanding our attention, so let this be a farewell for us all. Send word when you've resummoned our friend. Oh, and do try to ensure he arrives within the city next time.
Of course. I shall strive for utmost accuracy. No strange forests or unplanned passengers, I promise.
I don't think Tataru's heart could take it if she got transported here. Besides, I'm Oh, it seems like the connection dropped.
I'm a little relieved, to be honest. I would have been terribly lonely if everyone had suddenly disappeared. But I understand that you have to go. Safe journey, warrior of darkness. I hope to see you again soon.
Seems like OBS's connection dropped for a second. I hope not much got missed on the actual stream. I'll have to scrub through the playback and see what got missed. But it is very much getting recorded on my end just fine.
Just a moment while I attune the portal. Then you can be on your way. When I was a boy, many long years ago, I yearned to stand tall as the heroes of Elb. But like a fool seeking to pluck the stars from the heavens, my every attempt to reprise their deeds fell short. And then one day, an all but forgotten dream from my youth stood before me in the flesh.
Alright.
A hero who looked at the horizon and beyond and saw I knew not what.
See you in a few months.
All I knew was that I would give anything to stand at that hero's side. Would that it was so easy. The glory of the heavens was ever beyond the grasp of those who never thought to reach for it. But if I have gained anything from all of this, it is the courage to stretch out my hand. Do you hear me, Grahatia? This is no time for sleeping.
I think that line is not present if you hadn't gotten the Crystal Tower done. But since it's required, you're gonna see it now. Meanwhile, back in the Imperial capital at the source. Oh, that's not good.
To the west gate. I want to know what's happening there.
Alright, looks like the feed is still going. That's good.
Same as the others. Struck down with a single blow. An unfortunate day to draw guard duty. Forgive me. These were your people.
We took advantage of this slaughter to slip into the palace. 'Tis not for me to grieve them. That was the Emperor. Wait! Ugh! Your Radiance!
Gaius, you've missed your part in this, I'm afraid.
Identify yourself, demon!
You were hoping for the Ascian? The Craven shed this skin and fled, rather than face me. A pity. I was looking forward to crossing blades with myself. But I cannot deny the feeling of satisfaction. Body and soul reunited at last.
What now? The game continues, but the pieces have changed.
Only if we trust in a paragon's words. A mistake I do not intend to repeat. Gaius!
He speaks the truth. Elidibus is gone. Tore a hole into the rift. Xenos, my foolish, greedy son. Was a second life not enough? Was the Empire too rich a prize to ignore? freedom for our nation, our people, will never be won by a spoiled princeling. The burden of this throne is beyond you.
'Tis you, father, who have struggled with this burden. Simply holding the Empire together has occupied your limited faculties. But you may take comfort in knowing that I have no intention of pursuing your tedious agenda. Nor am I interested in ruling over the Empire's lands. I came only to remove that which ruins my sport. I will not have my prey stolen by your petty wars and cowardly weapons.
You would kill me just for that.
I need no other reason. Any and all who interfere with my hunt will not do so twice! I heard the Ascians speak of Zodiac and Eidolon. Even the will of this star is but a construct of our own making. We shall gorge upon their strength, and then, my friend, our contest shall begin anew.
Xenos!
Ooh. Oh, Varys is dead. Shame I couldn't have done it. But we also have Xenos to contend with sometime in the future. Tatara's probably worrying sick in a puddle of her own tears. And that's not to say anything about what Kryal's been going through. Hi. I'm back. Oh, it's not one of those cutscenes. But! Throat, is it really you? Hi. In the flesh. But how? When? We didn't think you'd be back for ages! Time? Would you rather I win again? Oh, don't be daft. I just can't believe you're actually back. We heard the good news from your pixie friend, but nothing compares to seeing you in the flesh. As for the situation on this side, the Imperials are still eyeing our forces from afar. From what I'm told, the Garlean armies have been slow to react and seem reluctant to commit to any large-scale engagements. It's an odd sort of stalemate. Otherwise, we've yet to see any sign of that awful Black Rose weapon we were warned about. Oh, but I suppose we did call in an old friend to help out on that count. Kryal and I had a terrible time tracking him down, though it will be worth it to see the look on your face when you find out who it is. Anyway, I was just about to make contact with this helper of ours and then confirm the latest news from the front. Might you fancy having a rest while I do? Ah, the Warrior of Light, back where he belongs, just as if nothing had happened. Though you do seem different somehow. You'll have to tell me about your adventures when we next have a spare moment. Until then, welcome back. Ooh, wind up Grahatia. You have no idea how good it feels to be back. Oblivion has claimed him. Emet-Selch gone. La Habrea gone. I alone remain, the last of the unbroken. Once more I am moved to reevaluate the potential of these tattered souls. Ah, Xenos. Never did I dream you could overpower me so completely, possessed as I was of your body, and all its uncanny strength. And now that I have shared with you the truth of this world and its reflections, who can predict how events will unfold? Not I. Emissary. What a poor jest the title has become. The flow of history has become muddied, its currents wild beyond my capacity to direct them. You have wrested the advantage, Heidelin. The thieving hands of your disciples tighten their grip on our star. The origins of the world remain hidden and its inhabitants ignorant of their broken existence, just as you and your creators desired. They celebrate the gift of imperfect life, uncaring, unknowing as we weaken and fade. But do not imagine yourself rid of us. Though your champion has indeed proven the most egregious obstacle to our ascendance, a barbed thorn in my side, he may yet be removed and cast into the abyss. Oh yes, it can be done. I will keep these heroes mired in the first, and victory will be ours at the last. Warriors of darkness now, are they? Then their fate is decided. They shall meet the same end as those who came before, death at the hands of warriors of light.
And now the introduction to the Raid series!
It seems you were right. Yes, there is something out there. But it would mean crossing moms and moms of this infernal emptiness, which is rather unhealthy for living creatures as I understand it. Even if we were to restrict ourselves to brief forays, I don't like to imagine the effect it would have on our ether. But you still want to go, don't you? We may have saved the world, but we haven't reclaimed it. When you put it that way. What choice do we have? Well, of course I'm going with you. That's what family is for, isn't it? Come, let's head back and prepare for this mad journey of yours. Thank you, Thancred. Ooh. That's an interesting thing. Though blazing skies give way to gentle night, what hand can end the war of dark and light? Trust parties unlocked! By completing the main scenario quest Shadowbringers, you have unlocked the trust system. Trust allows you to repeat previously completed main scenario dungeons with a party of NPC avatars who will gain EXP and level up in accordance with their duty participation. Bring up the interface, blah blah blah. Furthermore, bolstered by your experiences in the first, you're now able to accept new quests from job-related NPCs in the source. In order to access them, the following conditions must be met. 80 in a job, complete the relevant 70 job quests, and complete the associated role quest line. Quest locations and other details can be reviewed, blah blah blah. In addition, quests to unlock new content become available in the Crystarium. Restwell, Warrior of Light and Darkness, for 2 worlds of adventure await your return. Wow. Okay. And that is it for the main scenario. My main goal has been met. Complete 5.0 before the launch of Dawn Trail. Oh my god. Actually, I'm kind of content with ending it off here. We'll pick things up in September. I'm gonna go on ahead and stop the recording and sign off. Alright, so I'm gonna take a week off because I have been doing a lot of streaming the past week and I could use a break. I'll be working on videos in the meantime, which will be released starting next week. I've already confirmed that the Smash Brothers videos are going to be coming back on Friday starting next month. And I'll try to have something up for Mondays going forward. Past Monday and Friday video releases, I don't know. It depends on what I'm able to do and whether or not my motivation can bolster itself. So yeah, that's gonna do it. I've finished what I finished what I came to do. Oh, I got a new orchestrion roll from the achievements. Cool. Alright. So yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. I will see you guys in about a week. Next Monday. My next stream will actually be next Tuesday, not tomorrow. And then I'll try to keep up a streaming schedule of 3 days a week. Ideally, it'll be Tuesday, Wednesday or Thursday, and Saturday. So yeah, thank you for watching. And I'll see you guys in a week. Take it easy. And that. Alright, now I'm done. Take it easy.